Contributor, former New York City police officer, former Secret Service guy. He wrote a great book called Spygate, The Attempted Sabotage of Donald Trump. So, Dan, the president tweeted out that the ICE raids are going to start on Sunday. They were going to target 2,000 families. Nancy Pelosi picked up the phone and said, come on, give us 2 weeks. And he said, OK, but you got to do something about the asylum laws. As Griff just said, the Democrats in the House may do something regarding humanitarian aid, but they probably won't do anything about changing the loopholes.
Well, I really hope the president can get some concessions from Speaker Pelosi on this, Steve. Listen, it's clear there's a crisis. You know, I was sitting here listening to Griff's opening there, and these are kids, Steve. I mean, we had 2 toddlers turn up dead at the border. I mean, this isn't a political
before they
issue.
got to us.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody, please, for a moment. Everybody needs to take all your politics and throw it in the garbage for 2 minutes here. These are kids. I don't care what your religion or your faith is. These are young kids who were brought here, who should not have been brought here through the illegal process, which clearly created a situation so dangerous, these kids' lives are now no more. Why can't these politicians get together, Steve, Brian, Rachel, and say to themselves, what is causing parents to put their kids in danger to do this? And the answers are easy. We have broken asylum laws, and we have this horrible Flores consent decree that is clearly incentivizing people to do this. Just fix it. Get your heads out of your collective butts and fix the damn thing.
Well,
These are kids.
Am I the only one on this couch, and including you, that is somewhat optimistic that Durbin and Graham and Kushner over the last 4 days have been meeting nonstop and plan on having a bipartisan compromise offer on asylum, that maybe there might be some light at the end of the tunnel?
You know, Brian, I hope from your mouth to God's ears, I really hope you're right, and I mean that. The problem is the Democrats have used the immigration issue as a bludgeon for Republicans forever. It appears they have zero interest in solving this. Brian, we know what's causing the problem. It's not a mystery. We had Obama's DHS secretary in the studio, Jay Johnson, saying himself it's a crisis. We have this Flores consent decree, which is incentivizing parents to bring kids with them, and we have broken asylum laws. It's not complicated. Fix the 2 things, and you'll stop the magnet.
How is it that the Democrats are getting away with being the compassionate ones in this whole media story? I mean, they are the ones who refuse to change the loopholes. The children are being exploited, dying, and sexually assaulted because of the loophole. How do they get away with claiming that they're the ones who are compassionate and care about the kids?
Because they have a combined gaslighting media effort pretending that Donald Trump is at fault here, which gives the Democrats largely a pass. Rachel, who has the biggest megaphone in the country? The mainstream media. It's really conservative media is a small sliver of the media ecosystem. You have all these other outlets out there who constantly pin the blame on Donald Trump as if he hasn't given the Democrats multiple opportunities to fix this. And they just refuse. They've done nothing. They don't even want to give the man the wall he campaigned on. He won a campaign on that issue.
The president gave him 2 weeks. If there's no fixing of the loopholes, let's see if those raids do start. Dan, thank you very much for joining us live from down in Palm City, Florida.